The Wumpa Islands were usually a paradise of golden sands and rhythmic surf, but today the horizon groaned. A gargantuan tidal wave, bioluminescent and crackling with strange, digitized static, loomed over the coast like a wall of liquid neon. Crash Bandicoot stood on the shore, his ears twitching nervously as he hopped from one foot to the other. Beside him, huddled near a cluster of palm trees, sat a round, yellow figure blinking in confusion. Pac-Man had been exploring a mysterious warp pipe near the ghost forest when the reality glitch occurred, depositing him squarely into Crash's tropical backyard. "Whoa," Crash stammered, pointing at the wall of water. The wave wasn't just water, it was alive. Within the swirling currents, ghostly shapes flickered, Cortex's robotic minions tangled with spectral Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde. The titans of the tide had arrived, a fusion of dark energy and ocean pressure, threatening to compress the islands into a single, pixelated singularity. Pac-Man didn't need a manual. He sensed the hunger in the wave, an insatiable, static-filled void. He looked at Crash, opened his mouth wide, and let out a familiar, rhythmic waka-waka. Crash grinned, his eyes wide with manic energy. He spun, creating a miniature cyclone of fur and kinetic force. He grabbed a crate, a standard TNT, and tossed it into the surf. Boom! The impact didn't stop the wave, but it created an opening. As the water parted, revealing the glowing, electrified core of the anomaly, Pac-Man dove in. He wasn't swimming, he was devouring. He spiraled through the liquid static, eating the corrupted energy patterns that fueled the tide. Crash followed, performing a series of high-altitude jumps across the debris-strewn surface of the wave. He slammed into the water, using his signature belly flop to disperse the pressure pockets, while Pac-Man cleared the path, clearing the pellets of corruption that kept the wave held together. They worked in a chaotic, beautiful symphony. Crash was the wrecking ball, clearing the heavy obstructions, and Pac-Man was the vacuum, swallowing the dark energy that threatened to overwrite their world. As they reached the heart of the tide, a massive, glowing orb of concentrated glitch, they faced the final surge. The wave rose, 100 feet high, ready to collapse and wash the islands into the void. Crash looked at Pac-Man. The yellow hero turned a deep, shimmering shade of power pellet blue. Crash spun, grabbing Pac-Man by his edges and hurling him like a sentient bowling ball straight into the center of the orb. The collision was silent. For a heartbeat, the world turned stark white. The static vanished. The bioluminescence faded into the natural, turquoise hue of the sea. Gravity reclaimed the water. With a thunderous crash, the wave collapsed back into the ocean, leaving nothing but a wet, sandy beach and a few confused crabs. Crash landed on his backside, panting. A few feet away, Pac-Man rolled to a stop, shaking off the salt water. He looked at the Bandicoot and let out a soft, satisfied waka. Crash pulled a Wumpa fruit from his pocket, broke it in half, and offered a piece to his new ally. The tide had been held back, the Titans defeated, and for the first time in a long time, the Wumpa Islands were silent, save for the gentle, rhythmic washing of the tide.